shell is like, oh, 85. Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to do a video about me doing a level 5 mission with a Dominix. Now, I know that normally Dominixes and T1 ships, even if it's battleships, it's not necessarily the most ideal to do level 5s. Sorry, I'm coughing a bit, but I definitively think it's feasible. It's gonna be challenging, and I always love a challenge. And the purpose of those videos is also to see what we can learn from the games. Like, because every game, every time that we play, every game that we play, there is an opportunity for us to learn something that we can apply, you know, I believe, in our real life. Especially in Eve. Like, Eve is a very good game for this, where you can be put into situations like, even for trading, commerce, doing missions, being cost efficient, PvP, gangs, you know, harvesting, industry, research. There's so much thing that you can do in this game. It's absolutely fantastic, and I've been playing for this in this game for quite some time. I'm by no means you know, an expert, but I like to come to it time to time. And yeah, this video is about trying to extract some good information. Always try to be better, because Eve is a game where you can always be better, always learn new things, and see if we can learn something that we can apply in our real life, like getting some gems that we can apply in our real life. So that's the idea, and that's the video series that I'm gonna be doing. It's the real life lesson, and generally it's gonna be short to medium kind of videos, where I'm gonna be playing Eve, and I can be playing other games. Like I will be playing League, I will be playing potentially Dota and other games, and also WoW, and also potentially talking about roleplay, because I'm a huge roleplay fan, the tabletop roleplay. And yeah, I will be shooting videos in different categories and different content, and I will be always saying what is my strategy, what I'm trying to do, did it work out or not, and what is the golden nugget that we can take out of it. Okay. So without any further ado, let's look at the mission. So as you can see, I have two missions offered and one accepted. The mission that I have here, it's a level 5 mission. This one is a level 4 mission. Now, the place where I am here is in the level 4 mission, and the reason why I am here is because I want to pick up some stuff. Now, as you can see, I am actually in low sec. Why? Because it's pretty obvious. Low sec is way better for missions. The missions pay way better than in high sec. Okay. It's a no-brainer. I've tested the missions, like doing a level 4 mission in high sec and doing a level 4 mission in low sec. The difference is not necessarily in terms of the how can I say, the bounty on the ship that you destroy, or even the loot, but the difference is in the loyalty points. Okay, so if you go in here and you look at the loyalty points that you have from a level 4 mission in low sec, it would be way higher than the loyalty point that you're gonna get from doing a level 4 mission, the same level 4 mission in high sec. Okay, like generally, like there, for example, the similar mission will give me maybe 5,000 loyalty points, maybe a little bit less, whereas here I can have more loyalty points. The loyalty points when you do missions is the game, right? Like that's where you get most of the money. Now you can have sorry, you can have some money from the rewards, you can have some money from the bounties, you can have some money from the loot, you can have some money from salvaging, but most of the money is done with the conversion of loyalty point into hits. Okay, and that's the reason why I went from high sec to low sec, right, doing level 4 missions. But after that, I decided, well, maybe it's time for me to hunt the ante and try to see if I can push myself, because I was able to do level 4 missions in low sec, you know, fairly well. But I feel that I'm ready for a bigger challenge. Now, I know that there are specific ships that are better for doing level 5 missions, and the Dominix is not necessarily the best one to do so. But I still think with the right fit, the right strategy, and some patience, we can pull it off. Now, we're not going to be doing missions. I'm going to certainly be cutting at some moment. Like, I'm not necessarily going to show you me doing the missions. I will be cutting the unnecessary moments. But I will definitely show you my strategy. I will definitely show you if I win or lose, or if I lose the ship or whatever, and tell you what I learned from it. Okay, so as you can see, I went into that station to collect mobile depot in the hope that we're going to succeed in the mission. Also, let me show you a little bit the fit and the fairy craft without it, with it. So this is the fit, and let's have a look at the mission. So this is the breeding facility. All right, so just for your information, I took that mission yesterday because I was very curious, and I went in that mission with a mermaid, and no need to say that I got my absolute ass kicked. Okay, too much incoming damage. And the biggest problem with that mission, especially if you look at it in you know, Eve survival and all that stuff, the biggest challenge is that we get neutered. We get neutered to oblivion. Okay, so when I went with the Hyperion, sorry, not the Hyperion, the Myrmidon, the ship was completely out of juice in terms of cap, and it was an active tanking, so you know, I was in big trouble. So I managed to get out of it and say, okay, I'm gonna need to have a passive tank for this mission, and I also need to have a ship that doesn't rely on capacitor to shoot. So I also have an Hyperion, but the Hyperion is using hybrid turrets, so it's just gonna use cap to shoot, right? So that's why I went for a drone boat, right? So drone boat, you don't need to use cap to shoot. And if you look in this specific situation, all my drones are T2s, okay? Even the heavies. So I have a T2 heavy drones. And for this mission, since we're gonna fight the MR, they're gonna be weak against EM and thermal. Okay, so that's why I have Galente and AMA drones in there. Now the other challenge that we're gonna have in this mission, it's there are many cruise missile batteries that can shoot from a very long distance, and there are 4 energy neutralizer sentries that can nuke me from a very long distance. Beyond that, if I attack the neutralizers, they're gonna spawn. As soon as I hit them, they're gonna spawn 3 cruisers and 2 battle cruisers for each neutralizers, energy turret neutralizers, which there are 4 of them, right? So, and there are 16 armor cruise missile batteries. So that's the biggest challenge. I don't necessarily give a crap of the frigates that can web or scramble me. I don't give a crap of the destroyers. I don't give a crap of the battle cruisers and the battleships and all that jazz. All that I care about is the neutralizer sentries and the armor cruise missiles. And the reason being is because if you look at this fit, the fit is supposed to be able to manage the drones from a very long distance, from 160 kilometers away, which is fairly good. Okay, and the targeting is supposed to be able to manage the drone from 156 kilometers away. All right, so the purpose of what I gotta do in this mission is arriving in the mission using the micro jump drive, jump the air out of it to try to not expose myself to the ships that are there, and sending my drones. Now, the thing that I'm asking myself is, am I gonna go for the to the energy neutralizers or for the cruise batteries? Because the cruise batteries is really the only thing that really endangers me. Because when I try to jump far away with the Myrmidon, I was still taking damage. Okay, and I was 110 or 120 kilometers away from the batteries, and I was still taking damage. Okay, and the problem is I was still getting my cap neutered, right? Which is of I should say nost. Like I was, no, that is neutered. I was getting my cap neutered, so I was losing my cap, and the problem is that you need cap to regenerate your tank. Okay, so this is an armor tank, and I have a T2 large armor repairer for it, but it's gonna consume energy. So if my cap goes down, then I cannot repair myself. So that's why I'm having heavy capacity boosters to try to give me some cap, even if I get neutered, so I can repair a little bit and I can do jumps if need be. But if I attack the neutralizers, right, I'm gonna trigger additional I'm gonna trigger cruisers, and I'm gonna trigger battle cruisers. Okay, but it's gonna appear 10 at 14 kilometers away from the tower that is being shot. If I attack the batteries, that's fine, but there are 16 of those, so it's very likely that I'm gonna get my ass kicked before I can destroy all of them, but maybe not. So that's the thing. Now, when I arrive on site, there are 6 frigates and 12 destroyers. Okay. Now, this is the thing that I really need to think. Alright, most of my DPS come from my heavies. So if I want to take down those towers or the batteries, the best thing to use is the heavies. But the problem is this. Okay, so 671 DPS is not too shabby. It could be better. I'm still working on my drones, but I think I can take down the batteries relatively quickly. All right, but the problem is this: is like, can I take down the batteries quick enough so I can destroy them before my armor tank gets out? Right? And I think the answer is yes, because the problem is, like, if I attack the armor energy neutralizer, it's gonna trigger cruisers and battle cruisers, and the problem is, like, the cruisers and the battle cruisers will be able to attack my heavy drones, and I can afford my heavy drones to be attacked. Okay. Whereas if I attack the batteries, then that's gonna reduce the amount of DPS that is incoming as I destroy them, and that's not triggering any additional ships. So once I'm not taking any damage, okay, then I can jump away, come back, whatever, repair myself, and then begin to clean up the ships. Alright, and once the ships are clean, then I can clean the neutralizers. That's one way to go. The other way would be to go straight for the neutralizers, don't care about the cruisers and the battle cruisers. Maybe even try to go with light drones or medium drones, so that would be harder to target for the cruisers and the battle cruisers. And yeah, try to take down the energy neutralizers fast enough so like that I can regenerate my armor. And once I can regenerate my armor because my cap is not going to be muted anymore, then I can send my drones to destroy the missile batteries. And once the missile batteries are out, then I can take care of the rest. Okay, so that's the two options. I don't necessarily know which one is going to be the best. Personally, I eat for attacking the energy neutralizers because there is only 4 of them and they are really a pain in the butt. Once the newts are out of the field, then I can regenerate my tank and I can take care of the battle cruisers, the cruise missiles. But it's gonna bring more and more ships in the field. So we'll see how it goes. To be quite frank, I'm not necessarily sure that I'm gonna be able to succeed in this mission. It's a level 5 mission, so it's gonna be a hard mission. But hey, you know, just like Alexander the Great said, you know, and nothing is impossible to who may try. Alright, so let's set the destination and let's go.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so I will end the video there. I will not end the video, I will just go to the site and bring back the video once we're over. Okay? Catch you later, guys. Alright guys, I'm arriving on site. Okay, the ships begin to spawn. Status. Okay. So let's get the freak out. Yeah, you see I'm taking so much fucking damage. Okay. So I'm out. I'm gonna target.
A module has run out of charges.
Where is it? The neutralizers. So I want the neutralizers
capacitor is empty.
Okay, so it's a little bit far away. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just within the range. Okay, and that's why I'm sending my mediums. I'm not sending my heavies.
The capacitor is empty.
Holy shit.
A module has run out of charges. The capacitor is empty.
Holy shit. That's exactly what I expected. Okay. Gonna have to change my strategy. Gonna lose a hammerhead. Okay. It's fine. Maybe not. I don't know. But I need to come back. So the ship is holding kind of okay. It's not the best though.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so all the ships are coming towards me. Alright, well this is super interesting. I'll just go back to the administration because yeah. I had to use two
Warp drive active.
So I just want to go back to the station so I can repair. So I can have enough energy. But yeah, so okay, so there's many issues that I'm gonna have to face in this mission. The first thing is, you know, I have 0 kill. Okay, I have absolutely 0 capacitor. There is no point, you know, like I can have the cap booster to try to get me out of the ship, but at the end of the day, yeah, at the end of the day, it's not gonna help me much until the new sound.
Docking request accepted.
Okay. Now, when I sent my drones to attack, okay, I recuperate all of them. So okay. Huh. I can't yeah. How much is the ship worth? $186. Yeah, I will take the platinum. Okay, I'll take it. Because the truth is, what I'm doing is super risky. And I can die. I can die pretty easily, actually. So, I think what I would do is I will go back to the base where I come from, and I will modify the ship I mean, it's a good question. I still think that yeah, and my mobile depot is still there, so I'm gonna have to retrieve it. But yeah, it's a good question. Okay, let me think about it, guys, and I will come back. Alright, guys, so I made some modifications in the fit, and as you can see, I went full on passive tank. I don't have any active tanking. I don't have anything to repair. I replaced it with EM plating because I noticed that I was taking essentially EM damage in that mission. And I put it an additional tungsten compact plate instead of one of the damage amplifiers to give a 14,000 HP tank and 73% EM resistance. I will keep the micro drum drive, obviously, I could take off this to put something else, but I think we're good so far. And I replaced the cap recharger with the another navigation drones because I need my drones to move super fast and that would be harder to hit. So let's see how we go. I'm gonna go back on site and yeah, we'll see how it's gonna work out. But that's the Ferrari crafting number 2. Alright guys, we are back on site. The enemies have spawned. Surrounded by fucking enemies. The armor got hit like straight fucking away. And the shell is like, holy fuck.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I took too much damage. It's insane. Now I resist pretty well, but still, fucking A. I take so much damage. It's okay. Yeah. For now, it's not working, guys. Like the Dominix got, it's literally like got his ass kicked, and I think I could have tried to walk further away. I don't think that I walked correctly. But
Warp drive active.
yeah. I mean, we got our ass kicked. That's taking way too much damage. Way too much damage. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good question. The problem is like the enemies already move close to the target to the point where I walk in, which is not ideal. So
Warp drive active.
and honestly, if I didn't have this extra armor, like I would have been like the armor would have been obliterated sooner. But I'm taking so much in this mission. Yeah. It's as expected. It's a level 5 mission. not an easy mission to do by any stretch of the imagination. So that's why I took in insurance.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah. Anyway, I will think about it again, guys. I'm gonna have to do another craft theory video, but this is what I expect, you know, like sometimes you need to go try again, go try again, go try again, go try again, and now I gotta spare a fair amount of ints, but if I get through, if I can do level 5 missions with the Dominix, right? It will be worth it because I'm gonna be having, you know, millions of ISK worth of loyalty points. One mission will give me the equivalent of doing 5 or 7 level 4 missions in terms of loyalty points. So yeah, I'm struggling now, but I can see where I'm struggling, what do I need, maybe what kind of ship I need. Maybe the Dominix is not a good ship, you know, maybe I need something else. But at least you're trying, and I think honestly, like if I'm developing my masteries in the Dominix, if I'm continuing to to think things through and try to jump at the right location, send the drones on the right target, you know, I think I could potentially do that mission. It's gonna be hard, but I think I can potentially do it. Now after, you know, is it worth taking, you know, 2 or 3 hours to do a level 5 mission when you can do maybe 4 or 5, maybe 3 or 4 level 4 missions on that in that time? That's another question. Okay, but you know, at least it's interesting to see, you know, what is possible. What is possible. Okay, so I'm gonna do some further theory crafting. I gotta do more checks, but I think for tonight is gonna be it. I will say that for tonight I didn't succeed. I didn't lose the ship, so that's a victory. I learned a lot about the mission, and yeah, I will catch you the next time. But what I would say, the thing that I would learn is like, you know, nothing is impossible to who may try. You can only succeed if you try and try again, and sometimes you need to try multiple times before you can overcome the obstacle. Like it's not always possible to succeed at the first time, right? And the game is just showing that. Alright, so thank you very much guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more content. Feel free to send me or to provide content, not content but comments below, so you can provide me constructive feedback so I can improve the channel and provide content that you want. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks guys, bye.